Hello guys, I'm going to shoot a video here on I'm going to try to change the transmission fluid, and this is the first time I've done it. I'm not a mechanic, but I don't think it's going to be a big issue. I have all day to mess with the truck, specifically I do this on Saturdays and during the weekends, because you never know what you're going to end up with. This is my Colorado, Chevy Colorado. It's 2005. This is the engine that I have. I've done so many things on this truck since I had it for almost 4 years. As everybody knows, the spark plugs, they're underneath here. But today we're going to focus on the transmission fluid. I was looking at the stick here, and if you look at this underneath here, it tells you here what type of fluid you need to use. But just so you know, this in the dipstick. So I'm going to leave this right now for right here. This is what I purchased from the AutoZone parts. I bought 6 quarters, the filter, and this is the thing that goes inside, I guess. There, we'll find out. I purchased that, and this goes under with the pan when you're ready to put it back. And let's go. And this is the only thing you need here. You're going to need this, a ratchet, this little thing here. I'll show you why. And this is a 13 millimeter socket that you're going to be needing for everything. So I'm going to go down here, and I'm sorry for the movement of the camera, but this is what it looks like. And this is a 16 volts. Since this is on your way, when you put the pan back, I'm gonna have to remove this, and I already kind of went around it and kind of figured out how to mess with it. So I'm gonna need the screwdriver here, and I'll show you what I did. I put in the screwdriver here and kind of just remove this one. It'll pop up out, and that's it. Now there's a screw right here for this metal piece. There's a screw right here, and there's another screw right here. You see it right there, that holds this black part here, that's this iron part that's holding the whole thing in here. So these 2 screws are the same size of this screw here, which is what I already removed. And so once it's removed, you can remove this, push it with your hand, and this way you have access to remove the pan. So I'm going to go ahead and remove all the screws, and let me show you something else. You're going to be needing this to get into here, because you don't have enough space there to work with unless you have a better options. That's what I did. That's what I have on my tools. So this is a 13 millimeters for every screw. You don't have to mess with this or this, just the screws, and remove those 2 screws. And so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to put a stop on the tape, and I'm going to start working. It has 132,000 miles. I never changed the fluid before, so the shifting it's working fine. I don't have any issues with the car. I don't have any problems, but I think it's time to change the filter. And what I'm here, since I'm here down here, just so you guys know too, FYI, you see that thing there? Now that is the fuel, the gas filter. That thing here, I already changed it before too, and I'll show you later how to change it. But it's right there, It's underneath the passenger side between the two doors. And I'll show you how to change that. That's the fuel filter. So anyway, I want to stop the tape and get work. Okay, I'm back to the work. I forgot to tell you guys that make sure you wear safety goggles, and make sure you set something in the floor so you don't have to mess up the floor. And as you can see, I start with the screws on the rear, and you can see some oil coming all the way. Yeah, just make sure you have enough stuff in the floor so you don't mess up your floor. Thanks, I'll be back. Okay guys, this is how it looks when I remove the pan. It's all messy. I guess this is the filter, and here's the pan. I'm gonna have to remove the filter. Again, make sure you have stuff in the floor to cover your floor if you worry about your floor. If not, then don't worry about it. I'm gonna remove the filter. It looks like there's no screws attached to it. So I'm gonna put the pan over here on the side, and I'm gonna grab a napkin and start removing the filter. Looks like this is I'm just gonna have to play with it and remove it. Alright, I can't hold the camera while doing this, so I'm going to turn it off and be back. Okay, I did remove the filter. Make sure when you remove the filter, this filter has oil in it, so be careful with your when you remove it, because it's gonna leak a lot of oil too, a lot of fluid. And the ring, it's stuck in here, so somehow I'm gonna have to remove that ring without damaging the transmission. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to remove this ring, because this is the ring that has to be replaced also with the filter. So I'm gonna try to think and see what I come up with so I can remove it without damaging the transmission. Okay, I'm back. Seems like that ring there, it's not gonna come off easily, so I'm not going to mess with it. So I was just gonna put it back, and it looks like it's a great condition. So I'm just gonna put the filter back in the same place, and clean all this out, and then clean the pan. All right, and you're just gonna have to slide it there, slide it here, and work with. Okay, so here's the pan. I'm gonna have to clean the pan and remove this gasket. As you can see, there's a lot of dust, and this is the magnet, and it's got a lot of dirt in here, mud, I guess, whatever it is. So that's probably going to help the transmission. As I said, it's 132,000 miles, and I haven't replaced it. So I want to clean this out and put the silicone here, and then lay the gasket in, and then put it back. Okay, looks like I put the pan back, and got the engine running, and already have all the fluid in. So I'm just going to check the fluid, make sure it's up to where it's supposed to be, and that's it. I did it. 2005 Chevy Colorado 5-cylinder, and this is it. Not a big deal. Alright guys, goodbye.